I finished Odd Taxi. It was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
A very fun show. I don't know how they're going to make a movie.
Oh yeah, they are making a movie, aren't they?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was surprised when they announced that they were making a movie, just because it felt like it just wrapped everything up.
Yeah, I was like, we're done, aren't we?
Also, it weirdly seemed like I didn't think it was as popular on the surface as
Did you watch it?
made it out to be. I watched it. Yeah, I ended up
finished
watching it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Have we never talked about
I
it?
don't know.
What-
I thought,
what?
wait, I thought I told you I finished it.
No, you didn't. No, I would remember.
It's because it's so rare.
I would remember if you told me you'd finished an anime, Joey. What the fuck?
I liked it. So it was
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
I liked it.
But yeah, again, like I was surprised not only because as you said, like the show wrapped up nicely, where it was like, how are they going to make a movie out of it?
Yeah.
But also, it's like I don't know. I feel Odd Taxi was one of those shows where like it got really popular from word of mouth.
Yeah.
Where like, is it like I was like, did it really get that popular to warrant a movie? That's what I was.
I don't know how popular it got, because I remember
Yeah.
when I made my video on it, I was just like, I made it because no one was talking about it.
Yeah, right?
At all. And
I thought it was kind of like the underdog.
I mean,
so
everyone who watches it, I know, likes it.
It's
a great show.
But that's the thing. It's like it's one of those shows where like I feel you start watching it because someone who gave it a go was like, it was really fucking good.
yeah, I feel like it had a similar arc to Made in Abyss, because when Made in Abyss came out, it just no one was watching Made in Abyss at all, because everyone saw the art style and everyone was just like, oh, this is a children's show. Children's show, which couldn't be more further from the truth, honestly. But then like
There's a lot of children in the show.
I mean, yeah, it is a children's show in some sense of the
Yeah.
word.
That's one for the kids.
One for the whole family.
They can relate. The children can relate.
I can't relate.
The children can relate. Which is but yeah, I mean, like it kind of like that was another show that really spread through word of mouth, and then it eventually like it won like anime of the year it came out as well. Odd Taxi, I feel had a similar thing where it didn't really have much promotion or anything like that.
Nah.
At least not that I could see outside of Japan. In Japan, it actually had some kind of decent promotion, because every time, I remember when it was airing, every time you go in a taxi, they would have an Odd Taxi advertisement playing.
really?
Yeah. Did you not see?
No, I didn't.
Like they'd
I
always
didn't
have
see.
it like playing in like, you know, little TVs that I have on like the back of the taxis.
Did they?
Yeah, at least I did. I saw.
I didn't go on enough taxis to know.
Did I talk about Tokyo Revengers? I watched that.
I think
You have not talked about Tokyo
Have we not?
Revengers.
Have we not?
No.
maybe not on episode.
Well, I was trying to watch all the animes of the year that were nominated.
When did you get time to watch anime?
Just, I mean, an episode here and there. It's very
Right.
sporadic.
Right.
I was like, oh, Sunny Boy looks kind of shit. I didn't.
Yeah,
really-
you're not going to enjoy Sunny Boy.
I looked at it and I was like, oh yeah, it's for those anime fans that think that they're really intelligent and want something deep.
Your IQ wasn't high
But at
enough.
the end of the day, they're just anime fans.
I'll tell you who would enjoy Sunny Boy. I think you would really enjoy Sunny Boy, actually.
What? Okay, you are not.
Listen.
You're not the
'Cause
first person to say that to me for some reason. I don't know if I should be offended.
There's
you
this
shouldn't
category
be
of shows, and to me, I took one look at Sunny Boy, and I was like, oh, this is what fucking Reddit anime fans are going to be like. This is the best anime of the year, actually.
To me, if I listened to 2 soundtrack songs from it, and I was like, okay, if the soundtrack is as good as the actual show, I think I'm going to enjoy this.
I just cannot stand shows where I feel like people like it just to be pretentious.
Right,
And that's
right,
like one of those shows that like I felt like the fans make me want to not watch it and despise it more than the show.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, like, I don't even know if I enjoyed Sunny Boy. It's a really fucking weird show, and it left an impression on me. Whether I enjoyed it or not,
Oh, that sounds like something I would enjoy.
Yeah, I watched it, and I'm just like, this is such a Joey show. And then like
Like, what would you give it out of 10?
I don't even fucking know. Like,
5?
to me, it's
Five,
still like,
four,
to me,
three,
like to me,
two,
like it's still sinking in. It could be like it's one
What
of
does
those.
that mean? What does it fucking mean? What is it?
Okay.
Is it
I got the perfect analogy. Have you watched like Donnie Darko?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I like Don Darko.
What did you like about it?
God, it's been so long.
Exactly.
I remember I liked it. It's been a very long time since I watched Donnie Darko.
Yeah,
That's like one of my favorite movies.
Okay, so it's kind of like that.
Can you watch it so then I don't feel bad about shitting on it? Because right now I just feel like I'm shitting into the void.
What?
It's like 86.
Sunny Boy?
Yeah. It's like 86. When I shit on 86, I thought, oh, no one's going to contest me on this. Turned out everyone.
Meanwhile, the entire internet.
Everyone got really fucking angry that
Yeah,
I didn't like 86. But to be fair, I watched 8 episodes of that and it was boring as shit.
Yeah.
That's 86's fault. For
Sunny
being boring.
Boy is just 12.
Sunny Boy is just 12 episodes. It's like what actually like because I remember watching the first 3 episodes of Sunny Boy. I thought it was boring as fuck. I thought it was like boring as fuck.
Okay.
This is like
if you think
this is
then
like
holy shit, I'm gonna be like
this is
gigabored.
like fucking art house, fucking pretentious shit. And then like the soundtrack got recommended to me, and I'm just like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Dude. This soundtrack just like is everything I want. It's like a lot of soft rock, alternative rock in the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I mean, you listen to some tracks, and I'm just like, I kind of want to watch this show just because of the soundtrack.
I found it because I was buying a bunch of vinyls, and on the front page of the online store that I go to buy my vinyls, it just would not leave the front page, and I was like, "What is this Sunny Boy thing?" So I went onto YouTube real quick, looked up one song, and I was like, "Yep, sold."
Yeah, right.
Yep,
right.
This is
and that's like the best thing I can say is like the soundtrack just sets the vibe of the anime.
Okay, yeah.
Where it's less about the plot points and it's more about the feeling that it gives you.
So did you end up finishing it? Or
I did end up finishing it. I mean, like I finished it and I didn't know what to think about it, but I knew like some of the ideas presented in Sunny Boy. It's just kind of like it's one of those shows that you don't know exactly what you think immediately, but I just remember some scenes.
So it's kind of like Fully Cooley in that sense?
Yeah, kind of like Fully Cooley.
Right.
Where it's just like Fully Cooley, Donnie Darko, that kind of thing, where you watch it and you're like, I don't really know what I watched, but some parts of it just really stick with you and just refuse to leave.
Right.
And that's how I feel with Sunny Boy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think it deserved to be nominated for an anime of the year?
I don't think it deserved to be nominated for Anime of the Year.
Didn't it win like the Reddit one though? Like the Reddit anime?
Yeah, no,
of course it did.
No. It won the
Art house pretentious type of anime?
It won the Reddit's not the user award.
the critic.
The critic award.
Oh my god.
which doesn't help. Which does not help its image at all. It's
Yeah.
like the Reddit armchair critics gave it the award for like anime.
I hate bashing on low hanging fruit, but yeah, I mean there is sometimes normally an indication where I'm like,
yeah. I mean, like
whenever I say like Donnie Darko is one of my favorite movies, I'm waiting for it. Like I'm like dangling the low hanging
I
fruit.
mean,
Well,
no, it's
like-
normally Joey.
okay,
Joey's
okay.
normally that guy in our podcast who's like the pretentious art
Yeah,
like,
media
we-
guy.
Yeah, I am.
with Donnie Darko, did you like it immediately?
No.
Or yeah.
No, I only liked it maybe after like my second or third
I
viewing
was so
of it.
young when I watched it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
that was the problem. Like when I first watched it, I was like maybe like 13, 14 years old, right?
Yeah.
And when you watch those kinds of movies at 13, 14, you don't know what the fuck's going on. All you think is, oh, creepy bunny, wow.
Yeah.
But then I watched it again when I was like 17, 18, which is like the peak of pretentiousness when it comes to consuming media.
I definitely had that phase as
Okay.
well.
Yeah.
do you understand Donnie Darko?
Only after I watched like a fuckload of like analysis videos on it.
Right.
But like I had a friend who recommended me Donnie Darko during like high school or like middle school, who was like a massive fan of it. So like he would tell me like his theories on it, and we would kind of like bounce off ideas. And I'm like, I found that I think that's the reason why I like a lot of those kinds of media, because it's like, especially when you have another person or like a group of people to like discuss it and like kind of like theorize and hypothesize like, oh, this might be this or this might be that, whatever, right? Like that's kind of fun. And then, once you actually like sit down and like read into what it's actually about according to the creator or whatever, then you just realize, oh, it's not as deep as all these fucking pretentious critics made it out to be.
My favorite thing is when people like speculate about media and stuff, and then the creator was like, "No, that's not it."
Like, no.
And then they're like, "No, I don't think you understood what you did. I think it's actually this, sir."
yeah.
It's literally the Evangelion.
Yeah,
fan
it's the
base.
Ava.
It's literally like, no, I'm not. My theory is right, please. I mean,
Yeah.
I think there's anime that don't appeal to me as much, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, I totally don't blame
No,
people.
like it
who
doesn't
think
even
that.
appeal to me. It's just like I have to be in like in a really specific mood
Right,
that comes along once a year or once every 2 years, where I'm just like, I just want to watch something and just not understand it and make me feel things that.
yeah.
I mean, the thing I like about this podcast is that the viewers can like align who they trust's opinion on a show based on what type of media they like. right. So if you're like more to me, I'm like I don't like 86, and I'm like, you shouldn't then trust my opinion for other anime.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that show weirdly is like people are obsessed with it, and I just didn't enjoy it, and I didn't know anything about the series. I didn't know anyone was talking about it.
Yeah.
I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
But I think it's like, I think part of being a good critic, at least, or talk like on the online at least, or part of being a good critic is acknowledging that you have taste, because people look at like people who talk about media online and they should be like, you should be able to judge every single piece of media objectively, equally. You know, you should be able to judge them with no bias, and I'm just like, that's complete bullshit.
Yeah, like you're not a fucking robot.
Yeah, like when I look at, you know, for example, like Donkey, for example, when I look at one of his video game reviews, I know exactly what his taste is, and that gives me a better perspective than a lot of fucking IGN reviewers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because at least when Donkey, like I think recently, like I saw his review of like Horizon Forbidden West, and like he didn't like
he
completely
he did shit on it.
Okay, he shat on it. not completely like compared to some JRPGs, for example. But like I saw his criticisms and I was just like, wow, this is like, I can completely understand why he feels this way. And but me knowing what kind of gamer he is, I understand, and that gives me a better perspective of what this game is like compared to a lot of other critics. And
I would say like the best critics online are the ones where you continue to keep watching even though you disagree with most of their opinions. Just because like because their opinion holds, like, even though you don't agree with it, they explain it and they're articulate enough and they're honest enough with what they like, and the fact that, you know, there's no way to completely get rid of bias with anything. And they own that, and you're like, well, you know, I knew before coming into this review that you were probably going to think a certain way about it, and I might not agree with it, but I respect the fact that you can still stick to this.
Yeah, because it's just like probably everything I like in a game, Connor's going to complain about. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like and
vice versa, probably. Right?
And vice versa. You know, but that just comes with our taste in games.
Yeah,
and, you know,
and that's fine.
The same could be said about anime and stuff. I think I cut you off there.
No. I didn't know what I was even going to say. Tokyo Revengers is okay. I really liked the first half, and then it got really shit.
And now he's going to have Tokyo Revengers fans on his throat.
Tokyo Revengers was like, I saw the first 4 episodes and I'm just like, this is a read the manga show. Like,
I definitely felt that.
You know what I mean? Like
there's like a fight at the end. Have you watched anyone watched all of it here?
I watched the first like 2 episodes.
So there's this fight that goes on for like 9 or 8 episodes at the end. And it is like the dumbest fight I've ever seen in my life.
That sounds like some Aizen shit, dude.
And it's like just constantly, it is literally the fight of wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Like something happens, wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Wait, there's more. And it's like, this is stupid. Just fucking resolve it. This is ridiculous. This isn't Dragon Ball.
It's like every Dragon Ball fight.
This story has been somewhat concise. Yeah, they drag on a little bit here and there. They have had some long fights, but never more than 4 or 5 episodes, I think. It just felt like this last fight in particular just took the absolute piss. To the point where I was like, this is just stupid. And it had a good cliffhanger. But like the last, I was so bored for like 4 episodes.
But it doesn't matter, man. All the characters are hot as fuck.
But like,
according to the fan base.
They make these characters and like, I like some of the characters in the show, but my God, are so many of them insufferable. And like, I just, God. I mean, I like the show. I thought it was good, but fuck, man. I felt like it blew its load and then it just like,
Is it even over? Is it even over?
No,
it's not over. Is it?
No, it's not over.
It's not. And I feel like where they left it was pretty good, and it might pick up, but like, it just felt like every single time something happened, it was like, oh my God, there's more. Oh my God, there's more.
I don't know. Like, I know this is gonna sound really unfair, and this is totally my bias, but like, I think I only managed to make it through like the first 2 or 3 episodes because I immediately saw what kind of theming they were going for with the story, you know, like just like a bunch of dudes just like, you know, fighting, you know,
it is weird as well.
Good stuff, but I hate the fact that the moment I knew where the story was heading, in my head I was immediately just like, I'd just rather read Baki, to be honest. Like, you know?